Okay guys, so I got this at a flea market. It's a '01 Ford F200. It's a 1/64 scale made by Muscle Machines. And believe it or not, I got it for $1. So we're gonna crack it open and then take a quick look at it. Okay, it's a metal body, plastic bottom, metal body. It's pretty cool. It doesn't fit together perfect. The doors don't open, but the hood opens. So I'm thinking of customizing it. I'm thinking of taking it down to the bare metal and seeing what I can do. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the Ford taken apart. This part's metal. Plastic. The bottom is plastic. Came apart real easy. There's that little screw there, which is so small. There it is. You can't even see it on film. There it is. Here's the engine, the top, and the hood. There it is. And let's go strip the paint. So this is always a fun part of the process, and the paint is hold on guys, the paint is just bubbling off of it. I'm not even touching it. So I'm gonna strip the paint off of it and then give it a little sanding and be back in 2 minutes. Okay, so here's the Ford with the metal hood, metal body. All the plastic parts are in there. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to flare the car out. The engine is so cool and it's shiny, it's chrome, it's plastic, and the windows are so cool. I'm just going to try to flare this car out more, make it more customized. I know there's guys out there that love these cars, and I don't want to change it too much. So I sanded it a little bit, as you could see. All right, here we go. That's the start of a bigger hood scoop. I'm not going to change the engine. So there's the front. There's the sides. There's a little bit of the putty. There's the back. There's the other side. I took the hood off, as you can see. I think we'll start on the front. This is the rear so far. I made a wing on the back. And I left the front alone. Okay, that's the side of the car. I know I'm not going to be able to do the other side of the car, because then I won't be able to hold the car. That's one side. That's the front. And that's the back. I cut out the door, the clay out of the door, so that there would be, you know, space that the door could look like it opens. In the back I blend it in. And there's your front. I can't do this side today because I won't be able to hold the car. Let me try. Okay, there you have it so far. One side, the front, the other side, top hood scoop, and I brought the bumper out to meet the wheel wells in the back. My first Ford rice burner, I guess that's what you call them, and I don't want to play with it or add anything else more to it because I don't want the epoxy to be ruined. I have the hood put away already. Okay, till next time. Get a better picture, hold on. Much better picture, till next time. Okay, this is where I stand with the Ford. I didn't do any sanding down yet. That's the top of it. It's the side of it. Better shot. The back bumper I raised and filled. The hood comes off. Let me take the hood off. That's the other side raised. And the front flaring raised. Front fairing raised. I haven't sanded any of it down yet. I made the back fairing. And this is the hood. The hood scoop. I still have a lot of sanding to do. I put the hood back. And there you have it. Next step is to sand it. Okay guys, back to the Ford. This is the Ford I was working on. There's my scoop for the back. And I sanded it right down into the metal. Front flang on it. Side. Rear bumper I enlarged. The other side. This is the hood with a hood scoop. There's the metal and the filler together. Metal and the filler together. Back bumper. I might have sanded off that back clip that holds it together. I'm not sure. It's an easy fix. I was going to do this. You're not going to believe this, but I was going to put like a big giant engine in this and put a big, you know, sticking out of the front here really high. But I know the guys who do these cars, they're really serious about how they look. So I didn't. But there it is. There's my custom hood scoop. Side panels, side rear. It's all, now it all has to be hand sanded down. And then of course primed. I still have more work to do on this. But I'm leaving it all stock. I want the guys to see it who really like these cars. See it stock. This comes out like so. Hold on. I'll leave it in there for now. Hold on. This is what happens when you don't have a camera person or... Okay, so there you got the picture. I'm back to hand sanding it now. Thanks for watching. Till the next picture. Okay, just a little bit of hand sanding. I got hours more to sand with it. A lot more work hand sanding it, but that's where we stand right now. And that's the hood. Okay, so this is the Ford, and it's also just been primed. And if you see right there and there, I have some sanding to do. I just wanted to show you. That's the primer I'm using, Rust-Oleum Stops Rust Auto Primer. It was a step I wasn't doing before in my first two cars. But in the cars now, I'm definitely using a primer and then the paint. There you have it. Okay, so that's the last time it's going in the primer booth. There it is. I have bad lighting in here, but there it is. It's in the primer booth for the last time. It'll dry, and I'm going to start painting it. And here's the engine, the hood cover with the scoop. I'm going to sand that down now also. So guys, check out what happened. I did this Ford over again, and I'm going to tell you why. It's down to the bare metal. I cut out every line just like bare metal does with his toothpick. I used another device to refine every line because the car was sanded so many times. On the top, the lines, the doors, all the lead I put into it that I made on the top. And this is what happened. I painted it with this paint, fluorescent yellow. Okay? I was using this paint product because I wanted the car to have like a BAM look to it. Like the kids in New Jersey, they make these cars. They make them like blinding yellows and lime greens. So that was my idea. But when I painted the car, all this lead, the epoxy, which is this product, which is an outrageous product, the paint would not stay on the epoxy. The fluorescent yellow wouldn't stay on. So the metal part of the car was one color and the epoxy was a different color. It was very, very aggravating. I let the car completely dry. I took it to work with me on the train. I sanded it down. I did every line over, the top, the sides, just like Bare Metal HW does on his videos. So this is it. Here we are again. And tonight the hood opens up. Tonight I'm going to prime it just once because I don't want the lines to fill in. And now I'm going to paint it just a bright yellow, not a fluorescent yellow. So stay tuned for this. I was planning to chop this car apart. I think I said it earlier. Put a giant big block engine in there, sticking out to up to here, with giant wheels sticking out. Something really custom, crazy looking. But I like the car so much, I try to keep it like I guess what you call a rice burner in the streets of New Jersey, the kids that do these cars. So I'm back to the priming it right now. Okay, here we go. Stay tuned. Okay, it's going into the painter's box right now, being painted yellow. Okay guys, we're out there. It just seems that I can't get the paint right on this little car. This is I wanted you to see this in case you run across these problems. This is the second time this car has been completely painted. And when I went to hit it with the clear, it all bubbled up. So there you have it. If you find yourself in the spot I'm in, yes, it happens. And I'm taking it down to the metal again. Believe it or not. Okay guys, it took 3 weeks to get this car out there. The fenders are flared. I took off the plastic scoop on the back. I made my own. Kids in New Jersey make them this way, the real ones. The back bump is flared out. The hood has a hood scoop on the top. That's flared out. I made 2 mistakes with this car from the beginning with painting it. You could see it in the video. But it is done. And there you have it. Please leave your comments below. Or tips on spray painting would be helpful. I made the front flare. Thanks for watching. Mike Espo.